What is up guys, my name is Matthias aka Broken Elegance, and today we are talking about mixing and sound design. Today's video was a request from subscriber, so if you want something covered in this channel, please leave me recommendations in the comment section down below. And maybe we'll go through your suggestions. This video is about mixing and sound design, and I'm going to go through some of free tools that I use while creating my mixes and while sound designing new sounds for you guys. I'm really big Vital user, and that's a huge part of my sound designing process. On top of that, I usually use multiple effects, but today we are going to especially look at some monitoring VSTs, so graphic interfaces which help you sound design and create better sounds. Sometimes, depending on your environment in your studio or your headphones, monitors, whatever the sound device is, all those can affect on how you hear what you are creating. So if you want to be really certain about creating really high quality stuff, you might want to use some graphical tools to make sure that everything is okay and help you to speed up the process. All of this takes time, and of course, even though I'm showing you guys these really great tools, try to first and foremost use your own ears. Like, you can't replace that, and it's better to being able to hear the difference since you are creating audio than being able to see it in the window of your monitor. Without further ado, if you enjoyed this tutorial, please leave a like and subscribe for more, but let's get started. The first and probably most used monitoring VST I use is Span. Now this is a real workhorse of my studio. It enables you to see the spectrum of your output. I'm going to play C note. With this tool I'm able to see all the harmonies of this C note, and it really makes it easier to visually see where the sound is in the spectrum. Besides that, there's also this correlation meter, which means how balanced your left and right channels are. It's better to aim to have your left and right channels correlate so you do not have any phasing issues, especially when working with really full mixes or when you have a lot of different sounds. It can be quite hard to hear what's the cause of the problems. This helps to see what's causing the problem and take it out of your mixes or fix it by another mean. Also, you have this output meter. This could be really useful to aiming to certain dBs or loudness levels, and it's just really good tool. This is totally free, and I would really recommend you guys get it. I have another really useful tool which is also free. It is this SM Exoscope. So it's basically an oscilloscope. You are able to print out the waveform of your sounds, and where this is really useful, it's when you have either really fast stuff or different sounds that you are trying to fit in your mix time-wise. So as an example, if we have a psytrance bass, you can see all the caps in the mix or in the time span of your track, and you are able to now include your kicks in between the bass hits or sidechain according to the timing of your tracks. Sometimes it can be hard to hear the sidechain in your tracks, so with this one, if you have any overlapping, you would able to see it in differentiating waveforms in the Exoscope. There's a bunch of alternatives for this, one of which is Saberbox, which is a paid VST, but it has a trial, and if you use this trial, you can go to oscilloscope and it prompts you with some sort of a message when you open this up, but you're able to use this oscilloscope, which I think is really nice looking, and it has a bunch of different features like syncing to different grids and whatever. If you enjoyed this video so far, please leave a like and let me know what you would like me to cover next. Third one is actually a little bit different. This one is going to be a limiter with a graphical interface. I usually like to use clippers. My favorite one is G-clip, and with this one I'm able to see the amplitude of my sound and tracks, and I'm able to clip it to certain dB. Like as an example here, we can have this bass sound around 10 dB. This is Wave Candy, also really useful. You could also use Fruity Limiter. It has really nice graphical engine as well, but this is Clipper, this is Limiter, they are a little bit different. I most often use clippers, but you have to find your own preference in which one you'd like to use. But we can also use this similarly. We are able to see where our peaks are and cut them according to our needs. This is really useful when creating presets or samples, where you want all of the samples being at the same level. Really useful for post-processing, having coherent sample packs or presets which are easy to browse through without blowing your audience's ears. It's really useful when you have some sort of template for where you want to have your different levels. As an example, drums at around 6 dB, maybe you'd want to have your bass around 10 dB, and this just makes it really easy to manage your levels. Now, you'd maybe don't want to limit your sounds this much, like to 10 dB, you might want to decrease the gain, and that's fine as well. You can do it with this one. Awesome for managing your levels and also compressing, limiting, clipping your sound at the same time. And this is what I really often use. G-clip, it's free, check it out. Fruity Limiter comes with FL Studio, so depending on your DAW you might have something similar with great graphical engine. G-clip is kind of old one, it doesn't have this adjustable interface, but with FL Studio you have plenty of room to adjust the different parameters in the graphics UI. Now guys, I really hope you learned something new from this tutorial. Learning music production can be really daunting. You have a ton of different possibilities, from sound design to using presets or samples to mixing, mastering, all of those different processes and a ton of different ways of doing stuff. Now I'm here to show guys what's my preferred way of doing things efficiently and fast with really good quality results. If you enjoyed this tutorial and want to learn more, click subscribe and like the video and let me know what you'd like me to cover next. If you want some crazy Vital presets, check out Necromancy and Alchemy for Vital, links in the description. Those are my two Vital preset packs. One, the Alchemy, is for melodic stuff and Necromancy is pure heavy bass sounds. I'm sure you're going to love it. Check out the other tutorials on this channel and the references in the pages, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya!